Okay folks, so we are conserving some of our camera batteries. We don't know how long we'll be out here for. So this is the continuation of our life here. We actually switched vessels. The name of this boat is Zidane. So we're on the Zidane now. And we're just ambling along. Anybody wants to throw up or? It's just me, What area are we in now, Captain? What area are we in here?
That the ferry and them that does come in.
The ferry actually.
Okay. So the ferry comes in.
Could pass us.
Yeah, through this shaft.
Wouldn't that be ironic? Folks who are rejoining us, Mr. Duke has been in the water for about 50 minutes now. He's behind this pirogue in front of us here. It seems as if every vessel we go in, we go further from from Mr. Duke.
I thought this one was getting us closer to us. Now we are blocked from.
Yeah, if we could just get a little word, just a little comment from him would be nice. So we're making a spin here, and our captain here is trying to give us the best vantage point to see Mr. Duke, who again has been in the water for about 50 minutes. And again, if you're wondering how he's staying in the water for so long, he has a life vest on, so ever so often he would do a few strokes and then he would we're coming up to him here. Oh yeah, I understand the S7 is waterproof. The S7 should be waterproof, right? I think the S7 is waterproof. I am hoping. Mr. Duke. How are you, Mr. Duke? You good?
Alright, Mr. Duke says he's great.
Mr. Duke said he's great.
On your face!
Said Tobago doesn't have any boats, so he would swim and I just... Yes. From what we understand, he's swimming against the current. Against the current brought on by the Atlantic. Of course, if I have to throw up, I assume it wouldn't be on anybody's live, right? It might be on your run now. Some of the other vessels here. We have Hot Stepper, we have the Lion. There's the shore there, so we're not exactly in open waters as yet. Mr. Duke said all this is the Tobagonians cannot get a boat. If they cannot get a flight, they will swim. That's the Lion, that was the boat we were just on. Where is this pirogue going? Where is this pirogue going?
Wait, just stay?
No, where this, how far this going?
Well, again, or still.
You can always take it back and you can come back and just media on this.
Yeah, and all our stuff.
Yeah, a lot of equipment stuff back on shore.
On shore. Hoping to find back the tripod.
Hopefully it's still there.
I believe so.
When I was in journalism school, undergrad and grad school, they never told me to prepare for this. They say you'll cover wars, you will cover protests. What was that experience?
So happy to have you all on the live right now. Share it for anybody who is curious about it. I know since Mr. Duke made the announcement about 5-6 days ago, it generated a lot of interest. It would be interesting what the other trade union leaders think about this. I mean, this is protest, yes, but it's protest on a level that we haven't seen in recent times. I think the last bit of extreme protest we had was Dr. Kublal Singh in 2013, I believe, outside the office of the Prime Minister, his hunger strike. So Mr. Duke has he's floating a bit in the water there. He has life vest on, so he's resting a bit. From what we understand, he's going against the current, so that in itself is probably very tiring. I know we might be getting a bit of trouble seeing him, but he's right where that vessel is.
Spinning back again.
Yeah, spin back, I see something.
And we're off, we're going to get closer to him. Moments like this is when you have to hold on. We'll be on this side or? Okay. And we're going to pull alongside Mr. Duke. Let's see how close we can get to him. Is he doing the backstroke now? I think he's... Are they going back? Because that's... The other vessel's gone, and Mr. Duke is here now. He's on his back now. I'm sure he's catching his breath. There, he said yeah. You have belly, yeah. You're almost there.
Yeah.
Yes, it's a real mark of the man to say that we in the media here we have the belly when he's the one in the water. He's having light conversation with the captain here. All of these people are friends of Mr. Duke, supporters of Mr. Duke. I mean, some people thought this wouldn't happen. Some people thought something would happen when the Coast Guard release came out. People thought, okay, there's his escape. But Mr. Duke said the swim was still on. Mr. Duke is speaking with those who are swimming with him. At least for one person for sure is Mr. Farley Augustine there. He's his fellow assemblyman, our captain has put it into reverse, and we should get a better picture of Mr. Duke here. The rest of the media I think has gone.
Yeah, I think it's
And my colleague and cameraman here, we are the fortunate ones, I would say. We're wondering how we're getting back to shore. It's the equivalent of taking a maxi that's going straight to Port of Spain and you want to just drop off somewhere in El Dorado.
This is the equivalent of taking a maxi with 4 disc tires. Gosh, Sandro's probably going to be looking straight into the office tomorrow.
Probably getting a prompt though. See, last week Monday it was the Aripo Forest. This Monday it's in Tobago. Children become journalists.
Alright, so it's back to the freestyle.
Right now he's on his back again. He's doing the backstroke now. He has actually he's called on his fellow swimmers to do the backstroke with him. And a lot of people were laughing about this, saying that it was pure comedy. However, the man has been in the water for about an hour now. I would say close to an hour, if not an hour, and he is a considerable distance out here. Still seeing this shore, and he has picked up the pace of it. There's a jet ski up there in front to make sure everything is okay. What type of marine life would be here right now? Any danger? Anything? Not right now. When would you think you would be seeing some of those fish that people were warning him about, or that may pose a bit of a danger to him?
We didn't really have we fish and them ain't really dangerous unless they see like blood and them kind of.
All right, so all Mr. Duke has to do is not bleed on his way. Yeah.
Water, this is typical for how it is now, is it rough? How would you describe what we're seeing here today?
It's a regular condition.
Regular condition.
So when you go up in the summer
Kijan.
and it just be calm.
There's Mr. Duke there. Deep water.
Still pictures.
You wanna come in? Yeah? Duke is asking us to. And I guess now would be a bad time to ask the Captain, you have a cell phone charger on you by chance? Captain! Anybody has a US? Anybody has a phone charger? Oh, you can get this one. You get this one? Yeah, not live, just get it recorded for me. Mr. Duke getting some Gatorade there. Some Gatorade actually sounds really good at this moment. Any extra on Gatorade would be nice. And he's sharing his Gatorade. True, yes. And believe it or not, that Gatorade is almost empty. back, yeah. And that was not bad, sure. Over the bales.
Don't like a shot. Come closer to us.
They're trying to get a bit of synchrony here and there.
He's getting a rhythm.
I guess this would be part of their training. We're joined here by the Lion. The Lion is right behind us here. The Lion is the boat where he got the Gatorade from. The Lion has a freaking good stock cooler in it. And we have looked at some of the drinks there. Not for us, clearly. The water is a bit choppy here. There's Mr. Duke again. He reached 22. 23. Yeah. Quarter to. Yeah. He's been in about 4 hours. He's been here. To the 2,000 odd people here, if you're not joining us, Mr. Duke is in the water. He's beginning his journey to Trinidad. I'd like to see, not a swim to Trinidad, it's a journey to Trinidad that will be that he will be swimming a part of. The minority leader said by any means necessary he will be getting to the north coast. He did not say he is swimming the entire distance. I wonder how's the water. He has a good weather today, given the torrential downpour we had yesterday evening. And so today he has blue skies out there. I'm hoping to pick up the Gatorade bottle that was in the water. we don't litter. Now, from what I understand, and I just want to remind you all that and you could tell from the waves here, he's swimming against the current, also.
Yeah.
And the current is coming from the Atlantic.
Yeah.
From the Atlantic, yes, and he's swimming against the current. I understand this is where the ocean flower, no sorry, not the ocean flower, this is where the express would come and dock, not the ocean flower, definitely not the ocean flower. It would be very ironic if Mr. Duke, if the express passes us here while Mr. Duke is protesting its inefficiency. Let's see if I get a bit closer for you all. You not afraid of shark? What you afraid of then? Everybody live.
Mr. Duke, you're live to the world. Tell them something. All Tobagonians have is our hands to swim.
All Tobagonians have is our hands to swim. We have no boat. We can't rely on the airlines. So today is only thing they have control over is their oh, I think Mr. Duke is going into. Mr. Duke is going into. Oh, yeah. I think Mr. Duke is going to get into this. What is it?
Mr. Duke saying by any means necessary.
By any means necessary. This is one of the means. So 1 hour, at least roughly 1 hour in.
Originally switched over, now we're in Zidane.
Where's the Cristiano Ronaldo?
Eh?
Where's the Cristiano Ronaldo? The name of our vessel is Zidane. That's the joke there. I think Mr. Duke is about to, he's trying to get into the what is that, a pirogue? A canoe. Good Lord. This is why we are failing at first people studies. Huh?
I knew those were good.
And the cell phone almost went overboard. So you all would have gotten a very and here he is again, Mr. Duke, holding on. You jumping in, Mr. Duke? He's holding on to it there. This is being towed by the Lion. In again, some other vessels here with us. This was the means of transport in 2010. Sorry, for 1910. I thought that was the canoe. The canoe is the means of transport to get Trinidad to Tobago. Maybe I shouldn't dangle the phone over the edge. We should have brought something to drink. I am parched beyond. There's Mr. Duke again in this, well, not in the canoe, but he's holding on to the side of the canoe. And he is being pulled. He's being towed by the Lion. He did say by any means necessary. I think he's using it as a...
Tired. I've been in the boat the entire time and I'm tired just looking at it. So you can imagine how it feels right now.
So you're trying to figure out if Mr. Duke is trying to get onto the canoe or into the canoe.
Trained for years to do something like this.
It's being pulled by this vessel here. You going in? Doesn't seem like if he's going in, he's just waving. I don't know if it's because we are here. I don't know if his pride is stopping him from going in. But if he wants to go, I don't think anybody would be upset with him.
At this point,
1 hour in,
to get into the
I don't think anybody would be upset if he gets into it by now. Okay, it looks like if he's, I think he's trying to get into it. Either that or he's solidifying his grip. Now it's a bit tricky because with the life vest on, it won't be, and I mean with wetsuit, it won't be so easy to pull himself up. I don't know if he's having a bit of difficulty doing that. Not any major difficulty. I mean, there are a lot of people around. He wouldn't get in any life-threatening situation as far as we can see here. Even if he gets cramp or fatigued, anything, there are a lot of people of it. Here's Mr. Duke. So I'm gonna try to.
Checking this bag. There's another
You're gonna try and get. And here we're back. And we want to thank the first time ever my colleague from 6 for lending us his charger. The first time ever on CNC. So one media out here, we're in the same boat. Literally we're in the same boat. It's not a figure of speech, we're literally in the same boat. Yeah, the water is shallow at the reef. Alright, we're being told that the water is a bit shallow here.
some shallow water.
Trying to when with these strong currents is it? Oh wow. Okay, so I don't know if you all saw that, but the cable that was the cable snap that was fastened onto the canoe there. So he's just floating there on his own. I don't think it would take them much, but the snap there, I think the pullback almost hit him in his face. That was now think about a rubber band snapping. It was similar to that. So I would say that is the only really the only dangerous situation he's found himself in so far. So they're going to make their way back for him. They're going to try to fasten it on now. They're going to try to get it back. There's Mr. Duke there. Mr. Duke, you okay? You okay? Alright, he's okay. We thought he'd in your face.
So now we're trying to reattach the canoe to the iron.
He said this is